Spring break took on a new meaning for a group of African American students from Armstrong and Cooper high schools.
They recently returned from a bus trip through the Deep South where they learned about civil rights. As Eric Nelson found out, it was one powerful journey.
We were marching through the Lincoln Memorial.
They followed the footprints of those who fought for freedom.
There were a few people that kind of just gave us like a mean look, or like, why are they doing this? It's ridiculous how much hate can be generated.
And they got an up-close view at landmarks and monuments.
This one was in one of the museums, just showing how crazy the slave trade was.
That are signatures of the civil rights movement.
Having the first-hand look and being able to touch these things and walk on this ground and to see the surroundings, that's what really touched me.
Spring break for these Armstrong and Cooper students was a chance to sponge up history, and they returned to Minnesota with plenty of mental and physical snapshots.
After the trip, I felt committed. I felt like I'm powerful and I could do anything, and I could speak my truth.
The students are eager to share their civil rights message.
We're just going to import it directly from the card,
which they will do in a couple of documentaries.
There's no use in having knowledge if you're not going to share it with anybody.
Their 10-day journey took them to places such as Memphis, Birmingham, and Selma, cities that were ground zero in the battle to eradicate racism.
I feel like it was an eye-opening because we knew about that stuff, but to sit there and feel it and imagine it, it's a different ballgame.
They try to fight for our rights for the next generation because they don't want us to suffer.
The trip was powerful.
I felt a large sense of honor.
And the painful past fostered a gamut of emotion.
Some parts it did hurt, some parts it did hit me hard, some parts did make me sad, but I felt honored.
In Robbinsdale, I'm Eric Nelson, Channel 12 News.
The two documentaries are titled Unapology and Systems of Mass Destruction. The students visited 9 historical cities on the trip, and that's something they'll probably remember.
Exactly.